Athens is known today for its truly great philosophers and thinkers who debated groundbreaking things like what is the truth and is a plucked chicken really a human? But what a lot of people don't know is that Athens was once a maritime power holding more sway over the Aegean than Socrates did over his pupils. So, in today's video, we are going to be biting off more than we can chew, trying to reform the Delian League, which goes well. So sit back, relax, ask yourselves a few questions, and tuck into some featherless bipeds as we make Athens glorious once again. And here we are as the glorious city of Athens, guys. Certainly one of the most famous cities in the world of all time, if not the most famous. We have Athenian heritage, which honestly is not that great. In terms of the game, guys, in terms of the game, we are of course a democratic republic. We are Hellenic as well, and our culture is Athenian, which again is a little bit of a mix, but it's quite decent. We also have 90 pops at the start of the game, very nice indeed, but we are a subject of the Antigonid Kingdom. Over the last few decades, Macedon's dominance in Athenian affairs had been increasing, culminating in Philip II of Macedon defeating an alliance of Greek city-states led by Athens and Thebes at the Battle of Chaeronea. Macedonian statesman Antipater dissolved the Athenian government and established the current plutocratic system, effectively ending Athenian independence. After the death of Alexander the Great, Athens has become a feudatory of the Antigonid Kingdom. The city itself remains wealthy and is one of the leading centers of trade in the region, but has ceased being the leader of the Greek city-states. It is known for being a center for the arts, learning and philosophy, home of Plato's Academy and Aristotle's Lyceum. Time to make history. Well, what do we do as Athens, guys? Well, Athens, of course, was the founder of the Delian League, and by the mid to late 400s BC, they had established hegemony over the Aegean Sea. So that is what we are doing today. We are going to restore the Delian League. For our ideas, we are going morale of armies, slave output, and monthly corruption. Omen-wise, guys, let's get some discipline. And once again, the same thing with most of our tech. And let's start our missions, guys. Athens in chains. We have been one of the most important and powerful city-states of Greece since time immemorial, and yet these days we are struggling under the yoke of the Antigonid Kingdom. This subjugation of our great home has left our democracy in tatters, as our assembly has split into two political coalitions, one supporting the foreign overlord and one vying for independence. So there we go, we have two options. We can either stick with the Antigonid Kingdom or we can go with independence. And obviously around this time, guys, the Macedonians had a lot of power over this region, and in 20-30 years, I think, the Macedonians would even occupy the Piraeus, which is the port of Athens, causing their income to basically be throttled by Macedon. So with that in mind, we are not going to be helping any Macedonian fools. We are going for a case for independence. And we are not going to let the loyalists speak at all. We are just going straight for independence. Right, let's press play, guys. And there goes our first mission, a case for independence. And now we need to have less than -25 opinion with the Antigonid Kingdom. So we're basically just going to start insulting them. Second insult. And now the war has started as well. So let's raise some of our levies. First things first, though, let's go spiting the Antigonid Kingdom over here, making us disloyal to our overlord. Then let's do taking charge, which makes us even more disloyal. Now, you can actually go down both sides of this path, guys, to kind of balance everything out, but obviously the final one stops all of the other side, but we're not going to do that. We are just going down the case for independence. And basically, we need to get 60% of the votes in the Senate, which is quite hard at the moment, guys, because traditionalists and Democrats don't like us. The oligarchs do, though, so we're just trying to boost them up a little bit, make them a bit happier, and hopefully we'll get above 60. And there we go, guys. The final vote. We have just been sitting here patiently doing nothing while we wait to tick above 60. I have supported the traditionalists and the oligarchs too, making the Democrats not too happy, but both of those parties, which are bigger, much more happy. Honestly, the Antigonids at one point had like all of Macedon, apart from like one area. I don't know how they've then managed to lose this, but I'm glad we're getting off this ship, guys. Let's go. The final vote. After ages under Antigonid rule, Athens is finally voting to free itself from those chains. The assembly almost unanimously vote for independence, with just a few loyalists left to voice any opposition. In a merciless twist, the independence faction forces through another vote to have the traitors exiled from Athens, and it passes as easily as the first vote did. That's amazing. And now we are gloriously independent. Let's finish these missions off. And now let's take restoring Attica, the destruction of the Delian League, and Athens' relative fall in prominence in Greece has left Attica less developed and efficient than it once was. Once it was the heart of Athenian power, and if we are ever to expand outside of Attica, it needs to be once more amazing. First things first, let's fabricate a claim on Megara over here. And honestly, guys, I think we accept the Unholy Alliance. Well, I just tried to go and pick up our other troops, guys, and our fleet got absolutely crushed. And an alliance with Epirus? Don't mind if I do. Well, I'm going to help the Antigonids siege down Corinth over here, basically because I kind of want to plonk on Argos and see if I can peace out separately in this war, taking Argos. But that's the plan. Let's see whether it actually works. And there goes Corinth, guys. Let's just go plonk on Argos if we can. Well, we've taken Argos now, guys, but unfortunately, we still have 0 war score against Macedon, so we can't actually demand anything. We can, however, get out of the war with Thrace. And can Antigonus Monothalmus die, please? Like, these wars are just going on too long. Like, we don't want to be part of them, please. Well, there we go. Antigonus did just die, so that's one good thing for us. Oh, and finally, we can get out of this war with the barbarians. That was just so annoying. It was really stopping us from doing anything. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to get these boys here. We're going to organize them, and then we're going to go after Megara here, because that basically locks off all of our missions. And a lot of these are really hard to do, honestly, at the start of the game. Like 3 of our investments in the state over here, they cost 80 influence to do this. Right then, let's get into this. We are going to have to fight the Antigonid Kingdom again, but I don't think it'll be too much of a worry. And weirdly, we have this event that makes us a feudatory of Macedon again, or we kill this guy. I think we kill him. We're not being a feudatory anymore. Athens shall rise again, my friends. Well, I think we need to get into the Antigonid Kingdom while they are still small. So let's see what we do. 8,500 versus 6,000, well, 7,000 of theirs, basically. They have war elephants in this army, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Nice, 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 nice. Fantastic. Well, there we go. The Siege of Chalcis is won. That is basically hopefully going to stop them from being able to come and stop us over this way. And the annoying thing is they have overtaken us in the siege race for Chalcis, but we are going to take the war goal very soon. Well, we simultaneously won and lost at the same time, guys. Let's go and fight them, though. And they decided to attack us in one of the strangest decisions I've seen in a while. And there we go. We absolutely smashed them. Let's jump right back onto Chalcis. And we assaulted it. That was very easy. We needed to do that because Corinth has now jumped on Megara. So I think we try and take as much as we can from this war, honestly. And there we go. We won the Siege of Corinth as well. Nice. Well, unfortunately, guys, we have run out of money, making our mercenaries slightly disloyal. I don't think they're going to be able to get it. How can they get across there? Okay, yeah, I completely missed that. That's a bit of a misstep. And yeah, we can't do this without the mercenaries, so honestly, I think we just need to get out of this war. Well, there we go, guys. This is what we can take. We can take Chalcis and Megara. I think that's a very good deal for us. Let's go. And that allows us to do Attica for Athens, giving us 3 Hellenic freemen. Nice. Well, let's chill for a little bit and get a little bit of money. And now we can actually get an alliance with the Ptolemies. I think we're going to do that, guys. And I'll dissolve my alliance with Sparta. And now we've built another building in Athens. We can do restored to greatness, local tax, and population output, guys. And now it's just a case of stabilizing, waiting for a little bit. We've got to get this province investments, which we are getting another one in Athens now. We need to get another 70 more influence for that. The ports of the Piraeus, securing the borders. We're going to need Ptolemaic help in those wars, and we also need to build on mine as well. So yeah, there's quite a lot we need to do, just not that much action, so I'm just going to be skipping through it all. I'll let you know when we get through these missions, guys. We can actually get our first military tradition, which is going to be arms for hire, getting all of those Athenian freemen. Nice. And our population growth recently has really helped with our levies. And once again, the massive pain of playing a republic is showing its face. Oh, God. Please, please, can we just choose a king? And Thrace declared war on us. Strange decision. We do have the Ptolemies coming in. I'm hoping they just sort this out for us, honestly. And honestly, guys, like, republics are just trash. Like, they're so bad in this game. Like, there's just... Oh, God, I hate them so much. Like, literally, we just get this guy elected right away. Look how close we are to when he's been elected. As soon as he's elected, everyone's disloyal. They all hate him. Why elect him if you all hate him? It makes no sense. Make it make sense, please. Well, the Ptolemies are finally on the way, only with 12k troops, though, so... we'll see whether they're effective or not. And they instantly got smashed. Well, we just took their capital. I got military access through these guys because it very much looks like the Ptolemies are going to do nothing, unfortunately. But yeah, we can't actually get across here. That's the problem for us right now. Oh, we just managed to get across. They moved their ships for a second. That's going to help so much. See if we can maybe get a white peace here. And unfortunately, they won't accept a white peace, so let's see what we want to do. Ooh, and one of the Epirote boys did manage to just take the capital back, allowing us to white peace. Oh, that is so nice. So nice. And now we've rebuilt a navy as well, enough to pick up our levies. We can also do the port of Piraeus over here, giving us some very nice bonuses, local tax and all that juicy stuff for 100 gold. And god damn it, I misclicked on religious endowments when I was supposed to click on business investment. So I guess we're going to have to wait for another 80 political influence. No, there's no way to cancel this either. Oh no. And just look at the support, guys. Like, we just had an election. They elected this guy and just like, there's no approval at all. It's all going down. Like, and if I do this, we lose approval with these guys who, I mean... might as well do that because these guys don't have any approval anyway, so... oh, God. What a nightmare. I just wanted to say, guys, if you are enjoying this A to Z series, please do consider giving it a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And a lot of you have been commenting, guys, asking, why haven't you played this nation? Have you played this nation yet? We're doing A to Z, so obviously I haven't played any nations past Z apart from in the past random videos. And remember, I'm playing all of the nations with updated missions in the Imperator Invictus mod, not nations outside of that. So if I skip over a nation, it's because it's not been updated in the mod yet. You can see the nations that have been updated in the mod Discord. Well, for our next military tradition, let's go for city-state fortifications. And there we go, guys. We can now do developing the land eventually. I've literally been sat here for 20 minutes doing nothing, just waiting for that to happen. And we finally did tick over 50 support in the Senate. Let's also do Attican minerals over here. Now we need to secure the borders. Problem being, I don't think we can secure the borders, honestly. Like, we've got to fight the Antigonid Kingdom, or we've got to fight, like, 1 million people here. So, I'm going to have to find a way around that. I'm trying to ally Macedon. That would be a good way around it. Or just saving up a load of money. But let's see. Let's see what we can do. We did just get an event that gave us some money. So, I am considering getting some mercenaries and attacking the Antigonids again. Let's see, guys. And the Thracian revolt has decided to attack Getia while it's in the middle of a civil war. What are they doing? That's so dumb. That's so dumb, guys. Ooh, and I just noticed that the Boeotian revolt just popped out. We've got to go for that, guys. We've got to go for that ASAP. Jump on there, please, guys. Please go. And there we go. Some land. Some land. Yes. Some land for the boys. Let's go. Right then, let's do this war as well. I think we've got to risk it. We've got 10k troops with our mercs. And yeah, we'll just use the mercenaries for the siege of Corinth. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. And it's so nice having Chalkis to protect Athens. Nice. I swear to God, this fort has been on 49% for about 7 ticks. Come on. There we go. Right, let's go and deal with these guys. They're on 7% now. And, of course, they took it a lot quicker than we took Corinth. Fair play. Let's see how we do in this battle, guys. It looks like we're going to win. That's a very good sign. Well, there we go. We've taken Euboea over here. I kind of just want to take, you know, as much as we can from this war, basically. Well, there we go, guys. This is what we can take. It doesn't look like much, but it's definitely very, very helpful. We can take these 2 bits. Euboea or Evia over here, and Corinth as well. Nice. That then allows us to do securing the borders here, which gives us 10 stability. Awesome. We can also do the next mission down this path. That gives us some omen power. That's fine. And we can also do this mission here, which characters in Athens will occasionally join the cult of Eleusis. That's interesting. Max friends +1, which is quite cool, actually. So nice. And look at what's happened to Thrace after they declared war on Getia. Yeah, so stupid. Why did you do that? And honestly, guys, I don't remember the last time I went down this path of the missions, but honestly, I'm just trying to get something for us, like some sort of diplomatic thing for us, like some allies, some strength somewhere, and that is honestly horrifically disgusting. Oh, and finally, guys, we can do the Academy of Athens. Nice. Awesome. And we can choose with the Academy of Athens what we want to do. I mean, I don't think it matters too much, so let's just go for military. And now we can do filling the ranks as well. And this allows us to just take a few characters from other places, basically. Fill the ranks with cool characters. And now we can do Attican Celebration. Glorious. Let's finish these missions off, guys, giving us some very nice bonuses to Athens. And now we've got 2 options, guys, democracy in Athens or restoring the Delian League. Now, I think we go for democracy in Athens. Let's shore up everything over here. Now, we can go down popular powerhouse over this way, and that is going to allow us to go dictatorship, or we can go this way. And that basically will allow us to adopt Athenian Republic. Now, like I said, republics are difficult. Difficult to get through. And honestly, a lot of these missions look incredibly difficult to do, especially considering the state of our republic currently. So what I'm going to do is I am going to wait until our next guy is elected. Maybe. Now, let's just go down these and see what happens. So guys, new day, different shirt, same jumper, however, and we are continuing our Athens campaign. Now, I just wanted to say, there's a couple of things I maybe should have done at the start that I got wrong, that I want you guys to avoid if you do this playthrough. Insult the Antigonids right away so you become disloyal. I insulted them pretty quickly, but I would say if you get the RNG where the war starts right away before you're disloyal, just reload until you become disloyal before the war starts. Because by doing that, you get an alliance with Thrace for free through an event, and you also get to avoid all of those wars, so you don't spend all of the time waiting. So we have pretty much gone down the hard path with this campaign, but you get to see the hard path this way as well, guys. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. One thing we definitely need to do, guys, is to strengthen our navy. So I'm going to get a few more ships. Now, that's the navy thoroughly built up, guys. Now, we are going to take some wars. Now, we definitely just need to get going because otherwise I'll be here forever, guys. Now, we can attack these guys for Cyclades. The Antigonid Kingdom will join, and they basically have nothing left. We can invite Carrier as well. So I think that's hopefully going to be enough for us to do this. So let's raise all of our levies, and we've got 6k troops. We're going to ask for military access from these boys over here first. We're going to get all the way over there, and then we're going to declare war because they do have a fort there that we need to take. And now we can get liturgies, guys, which is going to help with our income in Athens. Right then, guys, let's get going. Let's take Cyclades over here, and let's hope that we can get across the strait to start with before they can raise their troops. Let's see. And we did. We just need to make sure none of our guys die to attrition because we need 6k for this scene. And we've just had a series of really good events, guys. Our stability is ridiculous at the minute. 87.9. Nice. Well, the annoying thing is we started taking attrition over here, so I am going to have to just look for some mercenaries, I think. And damn, we lost so many men to attrition. over here. I'm so glad we've now managed to take it. Let's get out of here. Well, we've taken all the land over here on Greece, so let's go over towards this land. Honestly, I want to take all of this. Like, everything that they have over here, it's mine. Well, that's another siege down over here, guys. Well, guys, this is 90 war score, so I think we just take it. It is these cities over here, the islands in the middle too. This is the start of our Delian League, guys. Now we can do Popular Powerhouse, which, yeah, that is the kingdom route, so let's see what happens here. Well, guys, now let's go after Crete as well. Ooh, and Crete actually has a lot of troops, guys, a lot of troops. But they have no fort here at all. So we could just, like, jump on that, skip around them, and there we go. We've already basically won the war. Like, what is Crete doing? That was silly from them. Very silly indeed. And this is the reason why I wanted to do this, guys. There are 183 Cretans over here. And if we integrate them, that is a lot of levies. For us, at least. For us, at this point, it is a lot of levies. So, yeah, we're going to instantly integrate them. And it just goes to show you guys, there are always some opportunities, even if you feel trapped by something like this, for example. And our next military tradition, guys, of course, we are going siegecraft. Oh, and now we can actually ally Macedon. That is going to be incredibly invaluable because I'm thinking about attacking this whole block over here. And I know I kind of said that I don't want to just do the same as Argos, but if we can take the Peloponnese at this point, guys, I'm going to, because we just need some more power, some more pops. And look at that. We can now raise 23 pops from Greece because of our integration of Crete. Well, guys, we can now declare war on Rhodes to get all this juicy land over here. So let's go for that. Well, here we go. We are starting to push them back. I did actually get killed a little bit with one of the armies, but hopefully we can maybe repay the favor here somewhat. And what the hell? Why is Knossos our capital now? Is that because Gnossian, like, Cretan culture has more than Athenian? I don't know, but that's really annoying. So, we will move back to Athens when we get 80 influence. Well, let's get on to Rhodes as well, guys. Well, there we go, guys. We've wiped everybody out, so the Delian League is getting bigger. Nice. Well, guys, I think it's time for a massive war. We are basically going to fight all of these guys in here and just take as much land as we can. Macedon is coming in. This is going to be a lot of troops, but less than 50% Senate support. I don't care. We've got to take this opportunity while we can. So that's who we're fighting, guys. All of these boys. And as you can see, Epirus is doing a very good Chile impression right now. And this was the thing I was telling you about. Benefactor of Athens gives us an alliance with Thrace. I got that right at the start of my practice run, which was actually really good. So we're going to invite them there. Let's see if they will come into the war. No, they won't, unfortunately. Well, we've taken the level 3 fort at Thebes, so let's get going. Basically, I'm going to come over here and plop on here because I do want this land. I'm less bothered about, say, Sparta and all of that stuff. We'll take it if we can. But yeah, we want that land, basically. And finally, guys, after moving around our council for so long, we managed to do improving the council there. Finally. Now we just need to do a couple of laws, and hopefully we can get down to here. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to do this path, so oh, God, let's go. And damn, guys, my mic has been muted since halfway through the war, I think. But we did manage to take quite a bit of this land over here. It wasn't too bad in the end of a war. So now we've got all this juicy territory around. I know it's not strictly Delian League territory, but honestly, if we can come across here, take the Peloponnese, take this coast, and take the coast of Macedon, that'll be a success for me. A new, greater Delian League. But now we have done also in the footsteps of Solon 2 over here, which is awesome. That was very hard to do because we had to get 50 statesmanship and 80 loyalty in all of those places. So there we go. And now we get ancient traditions, making us an Athenian republic. Awesome. So let's finish these missions off, guys. And there we go. Athenian Republic reform done. Very nice indeed. We're going to have to get a bit of influence first before we can actually start doing any of these ideas, though. So now I think there's only one thing to do. Restoring the Delian League. Very nice indeed. We need 25 influence. We'll get that, and then we gain some nice claims. So now let's do preparing the campaign, guys. Very nice indeed. And now we can do northern neighbors as well. Awesome. And then we can do the home of Apollo, which does release Delos as a feudatory if we want it to, but nah, we are going to keep it ourselves. Well, guys, I think we get into the rest of the Peloponnese now, and like I say, it's not strictly Delian League territory, but let's just clean up this whole area, basically. Let's go. Well, first siege down. Very nice. Let's go plonk on Argos. And there goes another siege, guys. So this is what we're at war with. It's basically the whole of the Peloponnese. And we are just rushing through them right now, which is really nice. It's also nice to have Epirus as a vassal. They are going to help out. They've been losing, but it does distract the AI. Oh, and we've got a big battle over here. Let's see if we can come and help our boys. There we go. Very nice indeed. I think that is the largest force that they can muster. And this is what you call a siege fest, guys. And now we can begin to start piecing these boys out. Well, there we go, boys. And that's quite a few forts. I think we go straight in for the Hellenic League. Even though it's going to bring in Thrace, I think we'll be okay, guys. And for some reason, this has also brought in Macedon, which isn't good, but hopefully we can just take all of the land here, and that should be enough, but let's see. Well, the annoying thing is, even with our, like, ticking war score, we're still not winning this. And we've taken Pella now as well, guys. Well, it's quite a bloody war over here, I'm not gonna lie, so yeah, I think we just take what we can, which is this. So basically cleaning up the Peloponnese, coming up to Lamia as well. Well, there we go, guys. We've now got 100 ships, so Athenian strength, let's go. And now we can do modernizing the navy, giving us 10 nice ships. Now we can get our ideas. I've saved up enough influence, and I think we're going to go for siege ability for that one. I think we'll go for provincial loyalty as well, and let's also go for unintegrated culture happiness, and let's go for loyalty of characters for a finisher. And now we can do the treasury in Delos, guys, giving us some permanent bonuses to Delos. Very nice. Now that's done, we can do the Cyclades as well, and plenty more missions. The Naxian Marble as well, giving Naxos a marble quarry. Very nice. And finding Kephalos too. And I think as we know how bad the AI is at joining in wars far away, let's get into these guys while the Ptolemies have a revolt. Ooh, and that actually brought in a couple of guys that we do actually want to have a go at, so let's go and take them out too. And now we can do gradual economic integration, guys. That's going to allow us to build our grand theatres in some of this land that isn't really very receptive to our culture. Well, I've decided to come across to the Ptolemaic land basically just to get some war score, so we're going to jump in and off the ships basically. And it seems like our troops are nowhere near as good as the Ptolemaic troops, so let's get the hell out of here. Well, unfortunately this hasn't worked out. We got stack wiped over in the Delta, so there's not much we can really take from this. I'm kind of willing to just take Andros over here, and we can maybe take a little bit of cost too. No, they won't accept that. Well, let's take Andros then, and that's it, unfortunately. And now we can finally move our capital back to Athens, guys. Well, guys, it's time for a big one. We are going to go in against Macedon. Thrace is having a revolt right now, so that should really help out. And we are going to go for Thessaly because that'll be easier to take. And basically, we would just want to take all of the coast here. For our missions, we need to take Chalkidiki, basically. So, yeah, that'll be good. But, yeah, I've got 2 mercenaries. So we are, you know, losing a lot of money. But hopefully the war isn't too long. So let's go. Epirus is going to come in. Unfortunately, Pontus won't, but that's fine. Well, there goes the siege of Pella as we are losing a battle over here. I mean, this army is not really to do anything. It's just to sort of be a nuisance to Macedon. I just want to make sure in this war that Macedon is no longer a threat, and then we can get into Thrace as well. And there goes Thessaloniki. Very nice indeed. Well, here we go. Big battle for Lysimachia, guys. And, oh my god, we stack wipe them. I was not expecting us to stack wipe them, honestly, but That's pretty nice. Now, ideally, I want to, like, peace out these guys separately. So we still got 2 years to wait until we can peace out, say, Thrace separately. But we can do a lot of damage in that time. And we are just slowly picking them off one army at a time, guys. Very nice. Well, we can actually peace out Thrace now, guys, as well. And I am just going to take a white piece because, you know, Thrace is quite powerful. They've got a lot of troops. But basically, we just want to make sure that Macedon can never be a threat again. Well, I am going to drag this war out longer than it definitely needs to be, guys. But that is because I want to take Carrier Superioris over here. Well, here we go, guys. That is very nice indeed. Let's go with separate pieces for all of these guys that we can do. We can't do with Oreos, but Carrier Superioris. Oh, look at this. That is fantastic. I'm going to get that. Oh, we need to take actually Macedon to take inland here. That's very annoying, but I mean, the Delian League was pretty much the coast, so it's not 100% necessary. So I think we just have to take it just like that, guys. Let's go for that. Well, that is a nice bit of extra land for us too. And look at that, guys. That is exactly 100 war score. All of this land and the land down here as well. Very nice. And it's not even much aggressive expansion. It's safe to say this is a new, more powerful Delian League. That allows us to do by the Strymon River over here. Very nice. We can also do Ancient Loyalist this way too. Local population happiness and population output. Awesome. We can also do the Land of Mausolos. Very nice. That then allows us to make Amphipolis very good indeed with +3 population capacity, local city building slots, and population output as well. Very cool. And we can do returning roads as well, giving us some bonuses in roads. And Caria and Ionia are very, very nice provinces over here with a lot of population. Well, I've imported some wood in Ionia, allowing us to do the Samnium Navy as well. I mean, at this point, guys, we pretty much have formed a new, better Delian League. However, you know this channel, guys. We're not just going to stop there. I basically want to take all of the Anatolian coast here up to Lysimachia here as well, basically sort of all of the Sea of Marmara and the Aegean, and then we'll call it a day. I think that is a new, stronger Delian League. Well, guys, we're actually going to go into Lycia now, bringing in Carrier Superioris as well, and someone else. Oh, these little boys over here. The Seleucid Revolt, but I don't think we need to worry about them, do we, guys? Look at them. So, yeah, let's go. And now we can do Amphilian goods over here as well. Very nice indeed. We can now finish the missions off. And finishing the missions off gives us some amazing bonuses. Discipline, integration speed, loyalty of subject states. We change our names to the Delian League as well. There we go, restoring the Delian League. After we have worked tirelessly to gather together our ancient allies and subjects for many years, we have finally managed to secure enough political clout to officially restore the Delian League. It is time for us to look beyond the borders of the original league, as we no longer need to be limited by ambitions of the past. Now, where will we head next? Well, Lycia. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Well, now we can peace out with Carrier Superioris. That gives us a little bit of extra land over here. Nice. Well, there we go. A lovely little war for us there, expanding our influence around the world. Well, let's now go for all of these Anatolian boys over here. I will actually hire some mercenaries for this because the sieges have been taking forever, and we've only got 2 stacks at the minute. And this is giving me flashbacks to the Peloponnese, guys. Look at the amount of forts over here. And they have mustered about 8,500 troops, and they did push one of our armies back, but I don't think it's a problem. It's more just getting these sieges done, which is why I've been going down this siege path over here. Right, let's peace out one of the boys, Sagalacia, and I'm going to hire some more mercs, guys, because these sieges are going to take forever otherwise. And I just started the Matter of Thrace missions, guys, just to get some claims on Thrace over here. Well, here we go. Some more land for the boys. And there we go. That war is now over, my friends. And look at that. That is a juicy sight to see, isn't it? And we're currently losing a lot of money, guys, because I've got even more mercenaries. So, let's use them all to take out Thrace. And let's go for Rhodope. They are allied with Macedonia still, which is a little bit annoying, but I think we can do a lot of damage to them here. Well, there's the first big siege one. Nice. And basically what I'm trying to do, guys, is just stop them being able to come back across this strait. And we have 10 iron in Attica, guys. That's quite a lot of iron, I'm not going to lie. Well, they have managed to siege down Pella and do a few bad things over here, but we have our boys on the way, so we are going to start attacking them now. And there we go, we stack wiped 5k, very nice. And over here, as you can see, we are dominating. We're stopping them coming across the strait now too, so it is pretty much just a matter of time. Well, guys, this is what we can take. It's been a pretty tough war overall, a lot of fighting, but we did win the majority of the battles. And yeah, it's not even that much aggressive expansion. I know we do already have quite a bit of aggressive expansion, but yeah, that's pretty nice, isn't it? Ooh, above 100 aggressive expansion. Not too good. Well, that's a sign of the times, guys. Chalcedon declared war on us. And by the way, we are very close to 0 stability now. I think it's also worth making Macedonians into citizens too. It's not like the stability change is going to make any difference to us at the minute. And there we go. A nice round 0 stability, boys. And seeing as these guys started this war, we might as well take Istanbul, Byzantium over here. Very nice. And there we go. Macedonian is now integrated as well. And we've got our first wars of independence, guys. And there they go. Now we're gaining glorious stability, guys. 0.03 a month. Nice. And another independence war, guys. And that is done. And a massive independence war now. Literally all of this. I think we get some mercenaries to deal with this one. Well, there goes the first of these wars. And there goes the next one. Well, this is actually more war score than we're allowed to take. Oh, man. That's so annoying. 108 for all of that. Literally, why? It was less to take it off someone. Well, that's what we're going to do there, guys. And there's the last one. And some more independence wars. Oh, this is so painful now. I guess this is what I get for having a nice ride with, Argos. Well, guys, you may be wondering why I've stuck around through all this pain. It's basically just because I don't like these borders having little bits inside our land, so that's literally it. Why? Why did I just end this an hour ago? Oh well, we're gonna sort our borders out, guys. Well, there's Dyma conquered. Well, guys, while we're waiting for more rebellions to fire, let's finally clean up Kos over here. And there goes a massive sort of Macedonian revolt. Great. Well, at least that is dealt with. Nice. And let's finally take back this area of land that we just lost. And we can finally peace out for Kos, guys. Nice. And there we go. We can peace out both Troleus and the Troleus revolt. Very nice indeed. And we are whole again. Awesome. Well, guys, that was incredibly painful. Oh, that was so much harder than Argos, I would say. And like I said earlier on, guys, if you are doing this run, get the good RNG at the start. Don't get dragged into the wars at the start, and it'll be a lot easier than what we went through there. Fun, though, and I hope you did enjoy the video, guys, so make sure you do like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out, especially as we are a small, growing channel. But thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure, as always, and I will see you again on the next video. And once again, massive thank you to some of the channel members, Aryan, Pascal and Cowie. Thank you very much for being members, guys, and if you are interested in supporting the channel, you can do for as little as $1 a month down below. But anyway, on to the next video.